KACH, my local radio.
We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-3700.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
At Franklin County Medical Center, their goal is to get you back in the game, back to work, and back to your normal way of life. Franklin County Sports Medicine and Rehabilitation Center has a team of therapists who specialize in providing you an individualized treatment plan, helping you reach your goals, working with doctors from all over the region to make your recovery convenient and close to home. Call today so you can stop suffering and start healing. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
Proud member of the co-op. We save you money on advertising and enable you to reach more customers. We are KACH, Preston, Clarkston.
It's time for Preston Lady Indian Volleyball. The Lady Indians take the floor as they look for another district title and another trip to the state playoffs. Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new and used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Rounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. They have the parts that you need to keep your car running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Tonight's game is made possible through an agreement between Preston High School and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. And we welcome you back here to Marsh Valley High School and the second half of our tri-matches tonight, as the Indians now will take on the Marsh Valley Eagles. One thing these two teams have in common: they've been beaten in straight sets by Westside here today, as they took care of both Marsh Valley and Preston in straight sets here this afternoon. So Preston gets ready to take the floor here against the Marsh Valley Eagles. And when this match is done, they would have played at least 15 sets this week. And as we talked about before the first match got started with Karaska Haskell, that is a lot of work, especially for a team who's trying to get healthy and recover for some injuries. So it's become a long week, but they'll get the rest of the weekend off and will be back on the floor for a tri-match at home on Tuesday against Filer and against Grace. Preston will serve to open the match, and we're underway as the serve comes in. As Indians have it, they'll set it far side. It comes to Hobson into the nets, unfortunately, and Marsh Valley will break on top. So 1-0 Eagles. First set of tonight's match brought to you by Preston Dental Care. As, boy, those numbers are hard to read here for Marsh Valley, as Hobson blocked at the net and the ball stays on the Preston side, and it's 2-0. Marsh Valley's wearing kind of a red jersey with light blue numerals on it, and it's really difficult to see the numbers. as the next serve comes in. As Clark able to get that in, comes back over on the Preston side, and that'll be a lift charged against Berkeley Vincent. Nope, the lift goes against the Indians, I should say, so it's 3-0. So Berkeley Vincent serving. Outside set, comes back to Chloe as Hobson bumps it over. Free ball here for the Eagles. They set it outside, blocked at the net and down as Selly and Clark there for the block. And Preston on the board, it's 3-1. Gillian Bryce comes on here in set number 2 as Preston will serve, as it is Selly to serve. Back set, cross court. Selly got a hand on it, couldn't return it, and it's 4-1. So they have to go chase the ball down as it rolled over onto the JV side of the court. Now they get it back, and the next serve, Hobson kind of bodied it, and Clark had backed off, and then couldn't come back up in time to get to the ball to try to keep it alive, and it's now 5-1. Next serve from the Eagles. Clark bumps it over as there is Vincent again to keep the ball alive. Back over on the Indian side in the middle, it's Clark. Again kept alive by Marsh Valley. Outside and down. A big hit. Morgan Kentner able to put that away as she picks up the kill. And it's now 6-1 as Preston trails by 5 here early on. Today's match is brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center, providing you the best care in all of the Cache Valley. Franklin County Medical Center, 44 North 1st East in Preston. As serve goes into the net, service error. Side out for the Indians as they get the serve back at 6-2. Hobson serving. As that'll come outside. Despain gets the hand on it, keeps it alive. Free ball. Hobson can't get it over the net. So it goes to 7-2. Rotations in and out for Marsh Valley. As a new server comes in. Hits it deep right at Hobson. As the serve comes back, as it comes to Swainston. She got it through the block, but it went out of bounds, apparently untouched, they're going to say. And the point for Marsh Valley, and it's now 8-2. Set in the middle, Clark. And they're going to say that Clark touched the net. Nope, side out for the Indians. The Indians get the ball back. I thought Clark had touched the net, but apparently not. So it'll be 8-3, and Preston gets the ball back. Serve. As nice dig there by Hobson. As the Indians will just bump it over. Free ball here for the Eagles. As they'll set in the middle this time. That's going to go out of bounds. Nope, now they're going to say it was touched, so they'll give the point to back over to the Eagles. If somebody touched it, I don't know who it was, because there wasn't anybody within the area. But they give the serve and the side out back over to Marsh Valley, and it's 9-3. Hobson got the serve back, and then not a good return of serve as Gillian Bryce tried to keep it alive, but she hit it around the antenna. So it's now 10-3. And here's the serve from the Eagles as Preston will just bump it over. Free ball here for Marsh Valley. Set backwards for the opposite, and that's too long, out of bounds. So 10-4 after the side out. As it'll be Palmer on the serve here for Preston. Good serve, good set at the net, but Preston able to keep it alive. Outside again, it's Swainston and Zollinger getting together in the middle, so neither of them could really really hit it hard, but they got just enough of it to get it over the net and get it into that soft middle portion of the defense. And Preston gets lucky and gets the point. Palmer's next serve is too long, out of bounds. Service error against the Indians, and it's 11-5. Nevada Heed, the sophomore, will pick up the ace as it ticks off the top of the net and hits just a little bit too far in front of Palmer as she couldn't get it back up. So 12-5 as Nevada Reed with the ace. Next serve played by the Indians. They get it back over onto the Marsh Valley side of the net, blocked at the net and down, tooling the block well and getting the point are the Marsh Valley Eagles as the kill comes from outside by Tierney Miller. So 13-5, Marsh Valley leads. First set brought to you by Preston Dental Care. As this ball will be set for Swainston off the net. A nice diving play by in the back row by the Eagles to keep it alive. Back over onto the Preston side of the net again. Zollinger can't quite get it above the net. So another point for Marsh Valley. It's 14-5. Serve here again by Marsh. Preston will able to set it, and Zollinger comes over and again hits it into the net. So the score 15-5. Preston trails by 10. As that serve will be too long, and the side out will come back over to the Indians again. So the service error against Marsh, and the Indians will get the serves. It looks like it'll be Taisley Salveson to serve here. It will. So Salveson drops back to serve, and that is a service error as it went under the net. So didn't quite have enough juice on it to get it there, and it's now 16-6. So the libero rotates back in for Marsh Valley as the ball rattles around up in the basketball stanchion. Now finally comes back down as kept alive. Nice block at the net coming over Nevada Reed, the sophomore, to make the block and pick up the point. 17-6. Macy Dunn is the libero. And she puts into serve in. Nice, good, deep serve. Hobson slides over into the middle and puts it away. Side out for the Indians. So Preston now 17-7. And the serve by Despain at the net. Dug out, nope, in the back row. Salveson couldn't quite get it back up. And it goes to 18-7. As over on the sideline, Carrasco Haskell trying to demonstrate for the girls to, when they're trying to return a serve like that, don't lean, to take it rather straight in. That's better. As again, they have to chase it down and try to get it back over, but it lands in the Preston bench area, and no one was quite able to get to it, so that will be a service ace. And it goes to 19-7. As Berkeley Vincent, another sophomore for Marsh Valley. They are kind of young. They have 5 sophomores and a freshman that dress on their varsity volleyball squad. And Haskell talking with the down official here for a moment. Not sure what that discussion would be about. But as that discussion breaks up, we'll go back to work. 19-7, Eagles on top here in the first set, brought to you by Preston Dental Care. as the Indians get the ball back over. Here's the outside set from the opposite. Kind of a soft shot handled by the Indians. As in the front, that is Clark. As Clark able to get the ball over and get it down as she tooled the block to get the point. It's now 19-8. Side out again, comes back over to the Indians again. Here's the serve from Shelley as handled by the Indians. They'll get it back over, or will they? No, they will not. A double hit was called against the Preston Indians, so it goes to 20-8. Oh, it's called the double hit, I should say, against. Double hit was charged against the Eagles. Now the point taken by the Eagles, and it's 20-9. Now we're caught up. As in the middle, the Bryce goes deep, handled there by the Eagles. They get it back over. Despain sets for Hobson. Dug out nicely. They keep it alive, does Marsh Valley. Outside, blocked at the net and down. Morgan Kintner had the kill attempt, partially blocked by the Eagles, and Hobson couldn't get hands on it to get it back up. And it's 21-9. Serve, Salveson. That throws off her hands, off the basketball stanchion, and falls out of bounds. They're going to play that one over. I believe they are. There'll be a redo on the point, so it stays at 21-9. So we're playing across the basketball floors with two courts at the same time. As that's dug out nicely by the Eagles. They keep it alive. Free ball back onto the Indian side as they'll set short for nobody. Nice play by Gillian Bryce just to get there to bump it back over. As the set again outside, and once again it's Kintner with another kill. So it goes to 22-9. And the serve will continue for Tierney Miller. Miller's next serve. Salveson with a good dig. Set it in the middle. Bryce will bump it over, but hit it too long. Out of bounds. Point again for the Eagles, and it's 23-9. Don't forget, Preston finally at home on Tuesday. Please come out and support the girls. There's a service error. 23-10. Preston gets the ball back. I'm not sure why they have 25-9 on the scoreboard, but they do. And as that point goes to Marsh Valley, and the score's still not right. Now I believe it's 24-10. Now I think it's finally right and caught up. As the serve by Hobson, that's going to fall out of bounds, and another point for the Indians. So they have 24-12 on the scoreboard here within the gym, so that's what we'll go with. As the big set, Hobson digs in the back row. In the middle, comes back to Chloe. She hits it too hard, not out of bounds. And that will be the first set that'll go to the Marsh Valley Eagles. 25-12 is how that ends. So the first set to the Eagles as Preston drops another set here, this time to Marsh Valley, losing 25-12. First set brought to you by the Preston Dental Care. Set number 2 coming up. That'll be brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest, and that comes up right after the break.
KACH.
Behind every project is a True Value. At Stokes Market and True Value in Preston, whether you need hardware, dog food, tools, batteries, plumbing supplies, paint, or cleaning products, you'll find them all. Plus a whole lot more at Stokes Market and True Value. With a large inventory, you'll find all the big name brands you trust and low prices every time you visit. So whether you're just starting or you're in the middle of a project, stop in today and visit our friendly, knowledgeable staff. Stokes Market and True Value, 217 South State.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
If you feel like your bank works against you, we invite you to move your accounts to Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. We work for you, not against you. Serving Southeast Idaho for over 65 years, we offer totally free checking with cash back rewards, 0 fees credit cards, low auto loan rates, and excellent customer service. Visit today, 311 South Highway 91, Preston. Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Here, the advantage is yours. Equal housing lender, member NCUA.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
From sunup to sundown, we spend our time on the dairy, caring for cows and producing milk. And we also love being part of our tight-knit communities, being advocates for the kids in our schools, and being providers of safe, nutritious food for families around here and around the world. As your local dairy producers, we are more than farmers. We are Dairy West.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
All right, second set just underway, and the first serve will be off the hands of Chloe Hobson, and the point for the Eagles. As Berkeley Vincent back in to serve. Change here for Preston here for the second set, as Adri Seeley puts on the libero jersey here instead of Drew Despain in between sets. As Preston gets it over, that's going to be set by Dunn for Marsh Valley. Dug out there nicely by Seeley. Comes back, Hobson, big hit outside. That's dug out by the Eagles. Blocked at the net by Preston, but it goes off to the hands and out of bounds. Nevada Reed with the kill off the block, and it's 2-0. So Preston got a little bit of a talking to from Carrasco Haskell between sets, and came out playing a little bit more inspired here in set number 2, as that goes through the hands of Despain on the bad set, and it's 3-0. Here's the 3-0 serve, dug out by Salveson for Preston at the net. Challenge there by Despain, ends up over on the Marsh Valley side, as they'll end up hitting it into the net. As coming over to try to make the play, but couldn't get it up and over the net was Morgan Kintner. Preston's on the board here in the second set, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, and it's at 3-1. They'll get the serve back. Serve by Despain. Marsh Valley gets it back over. Dangerous ball, but Hobson just bumps it over here for Preston. Still giving chase, and nice play by Salveson to keep it alive. Everybody hustles back to their spot, and then Marsh Valley hits it out of bounds. Great play for the Indians, as Salveson hustled to keep the ball in, and it goes to 3-2. And then once Marsh Valley got it back, they hit it too deep, as the serve comes to Dunn. Back over onto the Preston side in the middle. Clark off the hands of Dunn. It's 3-3. Macy Dunn, the libero, stuck her hands out and tried to pull him back but couldn't. And the ball banked off her hands, and she knew it. She grimaced in pain knowing that she'd made a mistake. As the serve back over to Preston. Lady Indians have it. They'll set it outside. It comes to Hobson for the points. Chloe's been kind of quiet today, but has a couple of kills so far here in set number 2. As she's able to put that away nicely. And once again, the Indians serve here, and they have a lead at 4-3. That'll be off the hands of Despain. Nice big hit from the outside, as that was Tierney Miller to put that away. So we're even 4-4, as the serve again will belong to Marsh Valley once they chase the ball down, which they do. And Miller will serve, one of the 4 sophomores on the team. As that goes off the hands of Hobson, out of bounds, and the ace. 5-4. That's the 3rd ace of the match for Marsh Valley. And Miller will now serve again. Deep. And Seeley has it go off her hands, another ace. So back-to-back aces for Marsh Valley. It's 6-4. Serve again, deep, handled by Salveson. Preston runs to get it, and they're able to get it back over. So free ball here for Marsh Valley. Outside, through the block, and out of bounds. Eagles hit it too deep. 6-5. Side out for the Indians. Hobson will serve. Tonight's match brought to you by Stokes Market, True Value. As not only produce, hand tools, bakery items, and now fresh sushi made daily. Stokes Market, 217 South State Street in Preston. As the return of serve, and the Eagles not able to get it back across. So Preston gets the point, and we're even again at 6-6. Hobson's next serve. Ticks off the top of the net and does not make it over. Service error. It'll be 7-6 now. And again, 2 or 3 players will rotate in here for Marsh Valley. And it'll be Mallory Evans to serve. Good serve by Evans at the net. Preston will play it deep. Hobson bumps it backwards over her head, gets it back over. Free ball here for the Eagles. They go hard, and that'll be off the hands of Despain and out of bounds as it hits up here off the glass partition up here in front of us, and it's 8-6. So quickly they serve again as Preston again able to keep it alive. Yes, they do. Nifty plays from offside the court here for the Indians here in set number 3 as they set it as it comes to Swainston, kept alive by the Eagles. And it'll be a lift called against Marsh Valley, so a point for Preston. And it's 8-7. Lucy Zollinger rotates back in now here for the Lady Indians, as they'll again go looking for the tie here in set number 2. As the serve will go out of bounds. Service error by Abigail Clark. So a timeout. Nope, not a timeout. Just going to have Adricelli back onto the floor. She rotates back in as the libero here in set 2. Serve again here for Marsh as they lead 9-7. Hobson handles the serve. Set it outside. Swainston with the hit, but again, just too long. That'll make it 10-7. As again, the serve belongs to Marsh. As serve again handled by Hobson. Preston bumps it over, free ball here. Outside set, comes to the net, and that'll be too long and hit out of bounds as Morgan Kentner, they got a little bit too much of it this time. And it's 8-10. Preston trails by 2 here in the second set, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Remember, if one of your car's making a strange noise, Go see the professionals at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. That's the only stop you need to make, 17 South State Street in Preston. As the Eagles take it softly down the line, dug out by the Indians and then directed over the net as Zollinger able to find the hole in the back row to make it 10-9. So Preston again has an opportunity to serve here for a tie as the serve by Palmer played deep and hit into the net as I'm not able to get it over. I believe that was Adri Belknap this time, number 3, who was not able to get it over, and Preston now even at 10-10. Served by Palmer, goes into the net. So just when it looked like Preston was going to have a little bit of a run going here, that service error bug jumps up in front of him again. Third one in this set against Preston. As Despain, can he keep it alive? Preston gets it back over. Can he get it back up again? And up. Despain diving to keep the ball. It came out of the net to keep it alive. And then in her attempt to try to get back up, stepped over that center line. Point for Marsh Valley. Heck of a play by Drew Despain, though, to try to keep it alive. As that'll be into the net. Service error charged against Marsh. 12-11. Taisley Salveson serving. Here's the serve by Salveson, deep left corner. Nice serve. Set there by the Eagles. Dug out by the Indians. They'll set it for Hobson, who can't really get a good swing at it, but mishandled by the Eagles on the return as Tierney Miller tried to dive to keep it alive, and nobody else could get to it after that, and we're tied at 12. So Preston gets even with the serve as they'll set it outside as the outside hitter comes over Tierney Miller and puts that away. She's able to drive it right down the middle of the court. Preston, the Indians could get hands on it. So let's go back to 13-12. And once again, it'll be Macy Dunn to serve here for the Eagles. As Zollinger softly gets it over, kept alive. Look out, back on the Preston side. They have to hustle to go get it. The service here as Despain kept it alive, got it over, and a lift called against Marsh Valley, and a point for the Eagles to get them even again. So tied at 13 over on the JV court. Preston winning the first set over there. And Marsh Valley leading 10-5 in the second against the JV Indians. As kind of fooled everybody. They hit it backwards as the set came to Brooklyn Foster, who then hit it just a hair too long. 14-13, Preston on top. That set for Foster, she wasn't expecting it. She had to go back and try to re-rack and make the play and wasn't able to. This one partially blocked at the net and down. Another kill for Tierney Miller. So Marsh Valley gets even at 14. And the serve now will be taken by Berkeley Vincent for Marsh Valley. Vincent's serve is out of bounds, too long. So Preston will take the point and get the serve back again, now at 15-14. So Despain with the serve, outside the set, kept alive there by Salveson. Despain tries to chase it down, and Preston was able to bump it back over. Free ball again for the Eagles. Outside set again, Miller partially blocked at the net. Preston, would they get it back over? No, they didn't. They're going to call a double hit. So even now at 15 here in the second set. Second set of tonight's match brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. As serve handled by Hobson comes right back to the net, and they can't get it back over, do the Indians. Hobson made a good block on the ball, but then nobody else could get it back up. So Marsh Valley goes back up by a point again at 16-15. As a service error, another side out for the Indians, and they get even again. So a service error against Marsh Valley. Preston gets the ball back after the side out. As Hobson serves. Dug out, free ball over onto the Preston side. Look out. It comes right back over the net, and there's Belknap to bump it back over for the point. So a free ball right at the top of the net as Belknap able to come over and just poke it past the block. And here's Mallory Evans now to serve for the Eagles. Outside set. That comes to Swainston, and she can't quite get it. She tried to cut the cross of the net, but it hit the net cord and stayed on the Preston side. 18-16. Evans next serve. Back set as that comes to Bryce, and that'll be in. Nice shot by Bryce as she went down the line into the deep right corner and picked up the point. Preston back to within one again at 18-17. Seeley leaves. Zollinger back onto the floor. Serve ticks off the top of the net by Clark and falls for an ace. So Clark serves up the ace. Preston gets even again at 18. And Clark's serve will continue as this one will be too long and out of bounds. So Marsh will move back into a 1-point advantage. As the Eagles will serve again here. Comes to Hobson, deep middle. Set it in front as it goes to Zollinger out of bounds. That'll make it 20-18. Marsh Valley now leads by 2. Looking to take the second set. At the net, kept alive, nope. First one hit off the net. Eagles try to hit it back again and hit off again off the top of the net, but just short enough to where Hobson couldn't get to it. 21-18. Next serve, handled by the Indians, trying to get it back over, which they do, but it's off the net and down on the Preston side as Bryce not able to get it back over. So it's 22-18 now as the Eagles go up by 4 late in set number 2. As the set has to be bumped over by Despain. Outside, partially blocked at the net, kept alive by the Indians, and set way wide of the net and out of bounds. As they tried to set it for Swainston, and Swainston had to almost fall into the scorer's table to try to get to it. And it's 23-18. Carrasco-Haskell wants a timeout, and we'll take one here as well. 23-18, Marsh Valley leads in the second. We'll be right back.
KACA.
Rounds & Associates Insurance Service is an independent insurance agency with Allstate, Travelers, Auto Owners, Safeco, Progressive, and Nationwide, just to name a few. Stop by the office for your competitive quote today. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call 208-852-2500. Rounds & Associates Insurance, supporting both the Westside Pirates and the Preston Indians on to victory. You've got this. Don't weaken. Rounds & Associates Insurance Service. Call today, 208-852-2500.
KACH.
Tonight's match brought to you by West Motors in Preston and Logan. If you need that new car or truck for that college or high school student, there's only one stop you need to make. West Motors. Stop by and see them in Preston or in Logan today. So 23-18, Marsh Valley leads here in the second. They already lead 1-0 as Swainston gets it over. Outside set as they go down the line, kept alive again by the Indians. Deep middle, Hobson off the top of the net, dug out by the Eagles. Ball still loose at the net, and that will be out of bounds. Point for the Indians. 23-19. As coming across was Brooklyn Foster, the freshman. try to keep that alive, and she ended up hitting it just a little bit too deep. So Preston back to within 4 again. Served by Palmer for Preston. They get it over. Swainston got a hand on it. Coming over to make the play was Despain. Back to Swainston as they get it back onto the Eagles side. And hold on, we got whistles. Well, I think we had an extra ball into the court from over on the JV side. So I think this will be a do-over. It will be. As the floor official stepped in and blew the play dead after the ball from the JV floor came scurrying over onto the Preston side of the net over here. So on the redo, they hit it into the net, as that was Macy Branson, our first call of her name today. Little hitting mistake at the net, and Preston back to within 3. It's now 23-20. Palmer's next serve. Kind of short in the middle. They set it outside into the net again. Another point for the Indians, as again, Foster with another hitting mistake. 23-21, and Marsh Valley wants a timeout. Preston's back to within 2. We'll continue here in the second set when we come back right after this.
KACA.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo Robotic Assistance System at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and...
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, Preston's crawled back to within a couple of points here against Marsh Valley. 23-21, late second set. Preston trailing 1 set to none already, and it's an ace served up by Palmer. Mallory Evans was back there waiting the return of serve, and it kind of floated up high into her chest area. In the last second, she bailed out, and it landed inbounds. So Preston back within a point at 23-22 now, as Preston gets the ball back over onto the Eagles side of the net. Eagles give it back to Preston. Easy play here. Comes to Zollinger, as she can't get it over, and then kept on the Preston side of the net. Point for the Eagles. 24-22, set point now for Marsh. As the serve will be an ace as it's off the hands of Palmer and goes out of bounds. So set 2 goes to Marsh Valley. Good effort by Preston, however. They lose it by 3 as 25-22, the final here in set number 2. Set 3, when we come back, Preston trails 2-0. We'll be right back.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance, 153 North State.
When you're on the hunt for your next vehicle, you would be wise to hunt the lot at West Motor Ford in Preston. If you don't find the new or pre-owned vehicle that you're looking for, they will help you search the country high and low for the exact vehicle for you. At West Motor Ford in Preston, they also buy good used vehicles. You need cash now? Bring a good used vehicle to West Motor Ford and they'll write you a check. West Motor Ford in Preston.
West Motor Company.
At Preston Drug, we understand that everyone is busy and time is important. That's why we've implemented synchronization. We look at all the monthly prescriptions your family takes, and working with your doctor, we organize them so that you can pick them all up at one time each month. Synchronization with Preston Drug saves you time and money. Call Preston Drug today, and we'll get you into the synchronization system. It's free and it's simple. Preston Drug, 208-852-1563.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric in Preston, Idaho. It's what we do.
Qualifications and rules apply. See institution for details.
Last play of the game, folks.
And the snap. Drops back. Whoa, changes mind. Down the sideline. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Casasa! Unbelievable! Did you see that? Casasa!
Not to be a buzzkill, but what's Casasa? We're glad you asked that. Casasa. It's a catchy word for earning cash. Free Casasa checking rewards you in cash each month.
Ask for free Casasa checking at Advantage Plus Federal Credit Union. Federally insured by the NCU.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
First serve here of the set number 3. It'll be off the hands of a Pirate Eagle, I should say, at the net. And Preston has the point to open set number 3. First time in this match that Preston will win the first point of a set. As Shelley to serve. Handled there by the Eagles. They get it back over onto the Preston side. They're just having a hard time passing today, as that's going to go out of bounds. As it was Palmer coming over, tried to make the play and hit it just wide of the sidelines, and it's 1-1. Set number 3 brought to you by Webb Funeral Home. As the outside set comes to Hobson. And Hobson off the top of the net and just can't quite sneak it over. Block was there, but it never got to the block as it never made it over the top of the net. So 2-1. Marsh leading, looking for the 3-set sweep here against the Indians. As this will come again short into the net. Hobson was there, tried to play it, but the ball was too far into the net and she couldn't get it out of there. So it's 3-1. As the serve again comes to Hobson. They'll set it back outside. Not a good set, so Chloe just has to bang it over. Vincent gets it back over again here for the Eagles. Back onto the Preston side as Salveson plays the bump. As they go to Clark, and Clark able to find the soft spot and make it 3-2. On the side out, Preston will get the ball back, and Drew Despain will serve. All of a sudden, it just seems like Preston's real confused on what they're doing. There's not much communication, it seems like, as we have multiple players trying to play each ball, not necessarily in their area of the court. Outside at the net, nice block there. The block by Gillian Bryce will keep the ball on the Eagle side of the net, and will tie up the set number 3 here as we are tied at 3-3. Serve, nice serve by Despain. Salveson has it for Preston. Despain will just bump it over. So they'll set it up. As having to chase it all the way up short is Macy Dunn, the libero. She couldn't get to it. So Preston has a kind of a gift point, and they'll take it, and they'll lead 4-3. And Despain will serve again here for the Indians. Oh, by the way, over on the JV court, I'll tell you about that in a second, as Hobson sets it outside. Despain, as that will come to Bryce. She gets it over and down as kind of a sinker right at the feet of Brooklyn Vincent. Turns into a point, and it's 5-3. Preston won the second set over on the JV courts. That's tied 1 set apiece. Next play serve again right at the feet of Dunn. And again, she can't return it. It's 6-3. 3 points may be the Preston's biggest lead of the day in any of the previous 5 sets. So here's the next serve from Despain. Played short, outside, blocked at the net and down. Clark and Bryce with the block. That'll make it 7-3. Indians leading by 4. Good return of serve. They'll set. Blocked again by the Indians. Is that on the line? It was right in front of the down official, and he says yes. He overrules the flag official on that side. And he said the touch landed right on the line, so it's another point for the Indians. That makes it 8-3 with a timeout on the floor. Timeout called by Marsh. We're right back right after this.
KACA.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake, and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So Preston finally getting a string of points put together here in set number 3. They lead 8-3 and still have the serve in their hands. After the ball that was touched fell right in front of the down official. He overruled the flag official in the corner and said, nope, it fell right on the line. Good serve by the Indians. They'll set for Hobson. She has to chase it all the way up into the net. So she doesn't get a good swing at the ball. And there's a kill attempt off the hands of Clark. Tooling the block and picking up the point are the Eagles. Give the kill to Tyranny Miller. So it's 8-4. Clark made the block, as that will be an ace. And it'll be 8-5. Ali Seedy just kind of backed off at the last second, but the ball landed in bounds. Set for Hobson, touched at the net, but kept alive. The Eagles kept trying to get it back over, which they do. They'll set it again, and people getting in the way as the set came from Despain, and Bryce then couldn't get around her to try to get to the ball. So another point here for the Eagles, and it's 8-6. As service error goes into the net. Side out, Preston with the point, 9-6. As Preston will get the serve back here again after the side out. As it's Hobson to serve. And she goes to Dunn as the outside serve. That's dug out by Seeley. Nice job outside. It's Swainston just to bump it back over. Here's the ball back onto the Preston side. And that'll be a point for the Indians. As a lift called. So Preston goes up 10-6. Hobson serving again, out of bounds, too long. So 10-7, Indians still have a 3-point lead here as we play in the third. Marsh Valley leading 2-0. Mallory Evans serving, outside set. Again comes to Swainston. Again, very close to the net, so they can't get a good swing at the ball. As again, back set. Nice play there by the Eagles, and charging over, try to get it near the scorer's table was Clark and was not able to. So a good sequence there, but it's going to go to the Eagles to make it 10-8. Evans will serve again. As the next serve in the middle, Clark. Partially blocked at the net, kept alive by the Eagles. They'll set it outside. That's not a good set either. But Preston trying to bump it back over, and they do. They'll keep it alive back over onto the Marsh Valley side. Set in the middle, kept alive by the Indians, and Despain can't get there. So 10-9, 2 points in a row won by the Eagles, and they're back to within a point. As the serve comes to Swainston, set there, comes back to her, and she hits it into the net. Couldn't quite get it high enough, and we're tied at 10. Serve returned by the Indians. They set it outside off the hands of Despain. Hobson gets a hand on it now. Comes up to Swainston, who gets it over. Free ball here for the Eagles. They go down the line, and again Despain able to return it as the Indians just pop it back over onto the Eagles side of the net. Hit very softly as it comes back again over onto the Preston side. Hobson with the deep middle shot. Dug out by Marsh Valley. Comes back over to Preston again as they'll set it for Swainston. It did go over, and then Marsh Valley did keep it alive. So then they in the middle as it comes to Branson, who just tinks it over the top of the nets. So I thought the play had stopped, but Marsh Valley kept it alive, and good thing they did because they ended up winning the point, and there's an ace. So it goes to 12-10 as the serve goes off the hands of Reese Swainston and not able to return it. Hobson returns the serve outside. This is Bryce for the Indians, kept alive again. Nice play by the Eagles, who bump it back over. Free ball for the Indians. Set by Despain. Goes deep middle, again kept alive by Marsh Valley. Outside off the top of the net and down. Morgan Kentner. And it's 13-10. As the serve will be too long. Service error, so Preston finally gets the serve back. They trail by 2. 13-11. Clark with the serve is a good one. Blocked at the net. And can they keep it alive this time? They cannot. Preston gets awarded the lift, and they'll get back to within a point at 13-12. As the Marsh Valley coach telling her team to play faster. They want to pick up the tempo here. As Hobson set outside is out of bounds, unreturnable. As that will go to 14-12 now. Marsh Valley with the lead. Marsh feels like they have Preston in a spot where they're making mistakes. They want to keep the pressure on by playing faster, and that's exactly what they're doing. As the serve unable to be handled there by the Indians, and it's now 15-12. So 15-12, and again, serve back over to Marsh Valley again. As comes to Swainston at the net, bumped over onto the Eagles side, free ball for them. Kentner off the hands of Seeley and out of bounds. 16-12. Eagles have opened up the lead up to 4 points now. As handled in the back row. They'll set it outside. As it comes to Swainston. She hits it over. Boy, that looked like it was headed out of bounds, but they played it. And now Preston kind of mishandles it, and it'll be 2 hits charged against the Indians. 17-12. Timeout called by Carrasco Haskell. So the Preston Indians need another timeout. They'll get it. They trail 17-12. We're back with more third set action right after this.
KACA.
We all have had a time in our lives where having insurance has been of great comfort and has helped to not make a bad situation worse. That is what we at Naylor Insurance take pride in, being that friend there to help you when you need it most. At Naylor Insurance, we will work hand in hand to find an affordable insurance plan that works for you. We are proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your commercial insurance needs, including a wide variety of options through Liberty Mutual Insurance. Call us at 852-0810. Naylor Insurance. 153 North State.
KACH. KACH.
So Preston trailing by 5 at 17-12, and the serve continues here for Marsh Valley as they serve it at Hobson, and ball kept alive again here by Marsh Valley. Back over onto the Preston side. Set outside, comes to Swainston. She tries to go down the line and pick up the point. Mishandled on the return by Marsh Valley. Point for the Indians, and it's 17-13. So Preston has the serve back. After the side out, they trail by 4. Palmer's serve. Outside set. Handled by Palmer. Comes to Despain in the middle. Zollinger will bump it over into the middle of the floor, which she does. And Preston will get the point. 17-14. Marsh Valley made good play to keep the ball up, but then they couldn't get the ball back over the net. So back to within 3 at 17-14 now to the Indians. As Palmer's next serve is into the net. That's a service error. That makes it 18-14, back to a 4-point advantage. So Morgan Kintner to serve here for Marsh, and she hit it too long. Another break for the Indians. So Preston hanging around, right around that 3-point advantage for Marsh Valley. Served by Salveson. Comes down, they go down the line, and they're going to say in. Point for Marsh Valley. They took it right down the line, and it was in. 19-15. As Preston now sees the Marsh Valley lead expand back up to 7. As Brooklyn Vincent back onto the floor. As outside set, Hobson tools the block and out of bounds off the hands of Nevada Reed. So 19-16. Preston trailing as Shelley with the serve. As that'll be a point for the Indians and a lift call here against the Eagles. So back to within 2 points again at 19-17. Shelley's serve comes right back to the net, and there's Clark to just tap it back down. So Preston with a run of their own here, now back to within a point again at 19-18. As Adricelli's serve will continue here. She can actually serve for a tie. Dunn, outside set, blocked at the net by the Indians, and a point for the Indians. They blocked the kill attempt of Miller, and then the Eagles couldn't get it back up, so we're tied at 19 again. So 19-19. As the serve by Selly goes into the net, that's 20-19. So Preston trails by a point in a set they need to win. Here in the third, they trail 2-0. Berkeley Vincent will now drop back and serve here for the Eagles. Hobson bumps it outside. She gets it back and then hits it off the block and out of bounds. So another kill for Hobson, and once again the Indians are even, 20-20. So they get the serve again here in set number 3, and it's an error into the net as Despain hit the serve into the net. 21-20. Serve comes back over now to the Eagles, and they give the service error right back. 21-21. Side out. Salveson will leave for Preston. As Hobson serves. short middle. They get it back over. Free ball here for the Indians. Hobson, deep middle again. Mishandled. Eagles able to go and chase it down. Reed bounces it back over. Set for the Indians. They go short from the net. At the nets and down as coming across to make the play was, I believe that's Lily Vaughn, as we call her first name today, as she picks up the kill, and she'll put the Eagles up 22-21. As Evans will serve here again, 3 points away from the match. Comes to Hobson, the set there for Bryce. Off a couple of hands and out of bounds, points for the Indians. (22-22). Clark will rotate back to the serve position again here for Preston as Zollinger comes back onto the floor. Outside for the opposite, hit by there, and that'll be out of bounds. Point for the Indians makes it 23-22. Served by Clark. Outside, Clark has that one. As they'll set it in the middle. Kind of good set as Swainston again has to come over and make the play. Back over onto the Preston side again. Short Zollinger. And a good play by, again, Marsh Valley to keep it alive. And blocked at the net by Zollinger. As they can't get it back over. No! Preston has the point. 24-22. Timeout, Marsh Valley. As Preston 1 point from winning set number 3. We'll take a timeout. Be right back after this.
KACA.
In the good old days, you did business with people who treated you well, had a firm handshake and looked you in the eye. At West Motor here in Preston and Logan, that's the way we did it. Since then, we've grown and added technology, but we didn't leave the good stuff out. We still offer a free car wash when you're in for service. We offer quality Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and Ford vehicles. We look you in the eye when we give you our no-charge lifetime powertrain warranty, and we finish every deal with a firm handshake. The good old days were good, and these days are good too. We know we've been here all along. Visit West Motor today.
West Motor Company.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
So set point for the Indians. Preston will serve. 24-22. As good deep middle serve as it comes near the net and down. As coming up to make the play, Macy Branson, the sophomore, gets the point. 24-23, Preston still leads as they'll rotate in a new server as Kinsey Rawlings comes in to serve here for Marsh. A 1 point Preston lead, and the serve comes to Hobson. As she can't handle it, it's an ace, and we're tied at 24. And timeout called by Carrasca Haskell. So we're even at 24 as set number 3 is going right down to the nubbin. We'll again take a timeout and be right back.
KACH, my local radio. KACH.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
KACH.
Serve put in by the Eagles, comes back over to Preston at the net, ball still alive, and Preston able to bump it over. Nice job by Swainston to keep the ball alive. In the middle again dug out by the Indians. In the middle, Zollinger can't get the point to go down. Set it back outside again, and Hobson able to dig that out. Back over onto the Marsh Valley side, and the point put away by Branson. The sophomore does it again. 25-24. As again, the serve here is going to be taken by the Indians. Outside set, Swainston gets it over. Outside again this time as it comes to Hobson. She's able to dig that out. Despain bumps it over. Free ball here for the Eagles. Well, now they're kind of running around in all directions. Indians get the ball back again. Bad set as somehow Bryce got it back over. Again, stays alive off the net. Preston chasing it down. Comes back to Hobson, plays it deep. Back in the middle, they'll set. Nope, they'll just come back over the net. Nobody there for Preston, but somehow Despain got it over. The attempt dug out deep by Shelley. Zollinger bumps it back over. Free ball here again for the Eagles. As it comes back again to Selly. Again kept alive by Preston. There's Swainston this time. Again kept alive into the nets, and a point for the Indians, tied at 25. So a little extra time here in set number 3. As I want to check the rotations here before we rotate somebody in new for Preston, as it will be Tavia Palmer to come in as she comes in for Gillian Bryce, and Palmer will serve here, tied at 25. Palmer's first serve, handled deep by Evans as they'll come back. Palmer has that. Outside set as it comes back to Swainston, who couldn't get it over the net. So match point again here for Marsh Valley. 26-25. And the serve here coming from Kintner is off the hands of Palmer, and that's it. It's an ace to win it, as 27-25 will go to Marsh Valley as they'll win it 3-0. Heck of an effort the last 2 sets by the Indians, but Marsh Valley able to come away with a 3-set win. I invite you to stay tuned. The post-game show coming up.
Tonight's match has been brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meats and produce in town. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll find in all of the Cache Valley. Grounds & Associates Insurance Agency, an independent agency with many options for all of your insurance needs. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. They have the parts that you need to keep your engine running strong. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Rouse Construction, building new homes in the Blue Sage Park region of Preston. And by Naylor Insurance for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Now stay tuned for the postgame show, coming right up.
It's easy, fun, fast, and affordable. Do all of your grocery shopping online at Stokes Market. Simply log into stokesgrocery.com. Select the Shop Online tab and shop for your items. Then select the pickup time that is convenient for you. Pay online, and if you can't get out, then have someone else pick up your groceries for you. Do your grocery shopping online and still shop locally. It's part of the new normal, and it's fun. Do it now. Shop, enjoy, save at stokesgrocery.com.
Having your prescriptions refilled has never been easier. You can refill 24/7, set reminders, save medications, and access your account from the new My Community Pharmacy mobile app offered by Preston Drug. It's simple to use and it's simple to get. Log on to prestondrug.com and enter your mobile number. We'll send you the app. It's as simple as that. There are some things in life that have been made easier through technology. This is one of them. The app offered by Preston Drug is a quick and easy way to refill medications and promote a healthy lifestyle. Visit prestondrug.com.
Across the FM airwaves, we're heard at 105.5. On the far-reaching AM dial, we're at 1340. And on the internet at mylocalradio.com. Wherever you find us, we are KACH, Preston, Smithfield.
This is the Preston Indians postgame show. Coming up, we'll recap tonight's game, take a look at the final stats, and a look at other games from around the area on the Ron Keller Tires scoreboard.
Well, welcome back here to Marsh Valley as Preston put up a heck of a battle over sets 2 and 3, but came up just short, losing 3 sets to none. First set went to Marsh Valley 25-12. Second set went to Marsh Valley 25-22. And then Marsh Valley comes back, needs a little extra time, but they take the third set by the final score of 27-25. So a long, tough week for the Indians. 15 sets they played, and they played good opponents, including some conference opponents in Pocatello the other night, but they still come up winless, unfortunately, throughout the week, as now they'll take the rest of the weekend off and finally get to play a home match coming up on Tuesday, as they were scheduled to be off, but they were able to put together an extra match and finally able to play at home. So they'll be at home on Tuesday night, as we'll tell you more about that as we continue here on the postgame show. Tonight's match is brought to you by Motor Jungle. Remember, they'll work on all types of vehicles, even the one that you're driving, and they'll do all the vehicle repairs that other people don't want to do. Motor Jungle, 597 North State Street in Preston. Drop by and ask for help and get an estimate from them about your vehicle repair. Well, we'll come back. We'll look at some of the stats from the game here tonight. The stats report brought to you by Naylor Insurance. We'll do that when we come back right after this.
KACA.
Stop in and take advantage of the savings during the month of September at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest in Preston. Grab 2 12-ounce bottles of STP Fuel Injection Cleaner. Buy one, get one free. Get ready for winter and save $6 on 2 Rain-X Enhanced Performance Wiper Blades. And clean up your vision and save $3 with McGuire's 2-step Headlight Restoration Kit. Price is good through September 29th. Stop in and save today, where you'll be treated like a friend at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, 17 South State Street in downtown. We all have those times when we need to see someone due to oral pain or discomfort. That is when you need to see Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care. When it comes to the health of your teeth, we should always strive for perfection and settle for excellence. Dr. Iverson at Preston Dental Care is the comfortable and professional general dentist that we all need from time to time. Contact Preston Dental Care today and make an appointment. Call 852-3700. That's 852-3700. Take the first step to healthier teeth and gums. Call Preston Dental Care, 208-852-30.
Listen for Dan Hubbard and Preston Indian Sports on KACH.
Well, the stats from this match here against Marsh Valley. Preston finished with 4 aces in the match. They did not have any in set number 3. They committed a total of 6 service errors in the match here against the Eagles, including 2 in set number 3. As far as Marsh Valley goes, they finished with 3 aces in set number 3, finished with 7 overall on the match, and they also committed a total of 9 service errors during the match here this afternoon against the Preston Lady Indians. Stats brought to you by Naylor Insurance, with many options to serve you, from home, health, life, and auto through Mutual Liberty Mutual Insurance. Naylor Insurance is at 153 North State Street in Preston, or give them a call at 852-0810. In our final break, we'll come back, have our player of the game, and what's on tap for the Indians coming up right after this.
KACA.
Ralph's Construction has been building quality homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston for years. Now they're breaking ground on Phase 3 and will have homes available again soon. However, now is the time to be planning exactly in the Phase 3 lots where you want to be and eventually call home. For more information, call 435-232-1837. Ralph's Construction can have a home ready for you before you know it. Remember, they have floor plans available, or they can build to suit a floor plan that you may desire. Ralph's Construction. Call today, 435-232-1837.
A higher level of precision and accuracy, that's what the new Naveo Robotic Assistance System at Franklin County Medical Center provides you. Whether you're in need of revision, partial, or total knee replacement, the new robotic assisted surgery technology at Franklin County Medical Center allow knee surgery candidates the comfort of knowing that their knee surgery will be performed with confidence, improving the function, feel, and longevity of your new knee. Learn more about the new robotics machine at fcmc.org. Franklin County Medical Center, where hospitality and
KACH. KACH.
Well, welcome back. As our time to announce our player of the game, brought to you by Ralph's Construction, as they're continuing to build new homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. And in this match here against Marsh Valley, we have to give our player of the game to Morgan Kintner, the sophomore outside hitter for the Eagles. She played very, very well, had 5 kills on the match, and was big when they needed her to be. So she is our Ralph's Construction player of the game. Ralph's Construction building new homes in the Blue Sage Park area. Remember, they're getting ready to break ground on Phase 3, so now is the time to contact them about a lot or design options that you would like built for you. It's Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837. Lady Indians finally get to play a home match coming up on Tuesday night that they added to the schedule. They'll be in action with the tri match against Filer and Grace, as Preston will take on Filer starting at 5 o'clock on Saturday, or check that, on Tuesday, back in Preston Gym. And then Filer and Grace will play the middle match, and the late match will be Preston against Grace, and that should get started somewhere around 7:30 or so. That comes up on Tuesday night. The Lady Indians have not had an opportunity to play at home yet this year, so please come out and support the ladies on Tuesday night back at Preston Gym. So that'll do it for us here this evening from Marsh Valley, as the Indians played tough, but they end up losing both matches tonight, losing to Westside and then losing in straight sets as well to Marsh Valley here here at the Marsh Valley Tri. Our studio engineer this afternoon has been John Beverly. I'm Dan Hubbard here in Marsh Valley, and the executive producer of KACH Radio Sports is Val Cook. So until next time, I'm Dan Hubbard. We'll talk to you Tuesday night from Preston Gym when the Lady Indians finally get a chance to play at home. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Preston Indians postgame show. This broadcast has been a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC, and was intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Use of any portion of this production, its accounts or descriptions, in whole or in part, may not be used or rebroadcast without the express written permission of Preston Broadcasting, LLC.